Good morning and a very warm welcome. You're watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Sushan Dhakal. The top stories first. Coronavirus infection crosses 200,000 mark in Nepal. Active cases rises to 39,000. Contentious ambassadors approved by the Constitutional Committee. Complainants' no-show helped make the decision. 9 killed in Boitari bus accident, 35 injured. Prime Minister claims Ethiopia's Tigray crisis under control. Amnesty International reports mass massacre. And Scotland qualifies for Euros after 23 years, defeats Serbia in the qualification playoffs. And now the news in detail. The government has confirmed 1,930 new cases of coronavirus across the country during the latest round of tests. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, the total caseload of coronavirus in the country has now climbed to 204,242, while the number of active cases has also increased to 38,461. Meanwhile, the death toll from coronavirus has climbed to 1,189 across the country, with the confirmation of 15 more fatalities yesterday. So far, 164,592 patients infected by coronavirus have recovered from the disease in Nepal. Nepal is currently among the top 34 countries that have been most affected by the pandemic. Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli's entire salary will be deposited in the Coronavirus Infection Prevention Control and Treatment Fund. The cabinet meeting held on Monday decided to deposit the entire salary of Prime Minister Oli in the fund. Similarly, the government has decided to deposit 50% of the salaries of the Deputy Prime Minister, Ministers and Ministers of State in the fund. Government spokesperson and Minister for Communication and Information Technology, Parvat Gurung, said that the salary will be deposited in the fund from October to April. Similarly, the government has also decided to close the international border checkpoints till December 12th. Spokesperson Gurung said that the rate of infection has been increasing and therefore the decision had to be taken. A 3-member committee headed by Finance Minister and comprising of the Ministry of Industry, Commerce and Supplies and the Minister of Agriculture and Livestock Development will study the establishment of a fertilizer factory. The government has also decided to purchase manure from Bangladesh through G2G model. Similarly, the government has also decided to provide financial assistance of Rs 300,000 to the family of Samjana Kami, who was murdered after being raped. The Secretariat meeting of ruling Nepal Communist Party has been scheduled for 4 p.m. today afternoon. Party Secretariat Vishnu Paudel said the meeting has been convened at Prime Minister's official residence in Balwatar for today after consultation with both the chairmen of the party. Prime Minister Oli agreed to call the meeting after majority of the Secretariat members warned they will call a separate meeting. Earlier, Executive Chairman Pushpa Kamal Dahal had called for Secretariat meeting in party office Thumbarai today, stating Chairman Oli has time and again disregarded the plea to call a meeting. Executive Chairman Pushpa Kamal Dahal, senior leaders Madhav Kumar Nepal, Jhalanath Khanal, Bamdev Gautam and Narayan Kaji Shrestha had also submitted a demand letter to Prime Minister Oli to convene the meeting of the Secretariat. Party members have accused Chairman Oli of ignoring party decision and party majority. Appointment of ambassadors, reshuffling of cabinet, Karnali dispute, PM meet with Raw Chief have created a rift in Nepal Communist Party once again. The names of the 3 proposed ambassadors, including Dr. Yuvaraj Khateora, have been approved by the Parliamentary Hearing Committee. The names of the three proposed candidates were approved after a discussion in the committee on Thursday. A meeting of the Council of Ministers held on 16th September had recommended Yuvraj Khatioda to the US, former Chief Secretary Lok Darshan Regmi to the UK, and Dr. Nirmal Kumar Vishwakarma to South Africa to be appointed as Nepal's ambassadors. According to the Parliamentary Hearing Committee, the complaints were lodged against Khatioda and one against Regmi. Another complaint came after the expiration date. However, after the complainants did not come in contact, the hearing committee issued a notice asking them to come in contact. However, their no-show helped the committee approve the names of the ambassadors. There is a constitutional provision for the appointment of ambassadors by the President after the recommendation of the government and the approval of the Parliamentary Hearing Committee. 9 people have died and 35 others were injured after a passenger bus met with accident at Khopte Baitari, Patan Municipality 8 yesterday night. According to District Police Office Baitari, the bus with number Na 5Kh 5141 travelling from Ganna Darchula to Mahendranagar crashed near Khopde Market at 10:30 p.m. yesterday night. 8 people died on spot and 1 while receiving treatment at Doreldura Hospital, police informed. The deceased have not been identified yet. Among the injured, 8 people have sustained severe injuries and are in critical condition, Baitari's District Administrative Officer Mohan Raj Joshi informed. Further investigation regarding the accident is underway, police have said. And now the news from the economic front. On Thursday, the last trading day of the week, the stock market index NIPSE has increased by 10.82 points and reached 1,718.49. The sensitive index, which measures Class A indicators in the market, has also risen by 3.27. Despite the rise in NIPSE, most of the indicators traded on Thursday have declined, while the indices of commercial banks, non-life insurance mutual funds and other groups improved. The indices of all other groups declined. A total of 12.5 million units of shares of 198 companies were traded 49,278 times in the market, resulting in a turnover of rupees 4.25 billion. Welcome back, and now the international news. Ethiopia's military has defeated local forces in the west of Tigray state, Reuters has quoted Ethiopian Prime Minister as saying on Thursday. The western region of Tigray has been liberated, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said on Twitter on Thursday. The army is now providing humanitarian assistance and services. It is also feeding the people, Prime Minister added. The humanitarian agencies, including Amnesty International and United Nations, however, have been concerned with humanitarian crisis in Ethiopia worsening day by day. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has also alleged his foes of grave authorities during a week of fighting that hovers to disrupt the stability in the Horn of Africa. Reuters have quoted rights group Amnesty International, according to which sources and possibly hundreds of civilians were stabbed and hacked to death in the region on November 9th as per witnesses. The standoff between government forces and the Tigray People's Liberation Front (TPLF) have killed hundreds, sent refugees flooding into Sudan and stirred Ethiopia's ethnic divisions, Reuters said. 7 people have died after US-led multinational force and observers MFO crashed in the Egyptian Sinai on Thursday, Reuters reported. The helicopter crashed near the resort town of Sharm el-Sheikh, killing 7 members of the peacekeeping force, Reuters has quoted the MFO as saying. Among the killed were 5 Americans, a French national and a Czech national, all of them military service members, the MFO said in a statement. It added that one American MFO member survived and was medically evacuated. According to Reuters, an official briefed on the incident who could not be identified by name or nationality said it was an accident caused by mechanical failure. In a tweet, the U.S. Department of Defense said its initial report of 6 service members was incorrect and that 5 U.S. service members had been killed and 1 hospitalized. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Scotland's agonizing 23-year absence from major men's tournament is finally over after a historic shootout victory over Serbia. David Marshall saved magnificently from Alexander Mitrovic for a 5-4 sudden death win after Scotland had dominated, led until the 90th minute, then hung on for penalties in Belgrade. Ryan Christie's second-half opener had Steve Clarke's side tantalizingly close to a Euro 2020 place, but Luka Jovic netted amid a late Serbian rally to force extra time. However, tiring Scotland were impeccable from the spot as they ended a barren streak of 10 missed tournaments. Clarke's men are now 9 games unbeaten, their best run in 44 years, and will face England, Croatia and the Czech Republic in Group D at next summer's delayed Euro finals. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. Coronavirus infection crosses 200,000 mark in Nepal. Active cases rises to 39,000. Contentious ambassadors approved by the Constitutional Committee. Complainants no-show helped make the decision. 9 killed in Baitari bus accident, 35 injured. Prime Minister claims Ethiopia's Tigray crisis under control. Amnesty International reports mass massacre. And Scotland qualifies for Euros after 23 years, defeats Serbia in the qualification playoff finals. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.